down for Reggie, and um, I gotta get into Reggie real quick. Hold on. Wait. They took this interview down. I don't know why or whatever.
My whole life.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
I'm a liar. Unless I say,
he said I'm a why.
these people did this to me.
So
They're very bad people,
they did
and
this.
they've been controlling me this whole time. Just like the National Syndicate and all this. They'll come kill me, bro.
They'll come
They'll
kill.
kill me for this.
So he's saying they will kill him for this shit, right? Reggie saying he can get killed for this. Look,
Literally murder me. I'll be like, tomorrow you'll be like, yeah, Ray J overdosed from some fentanyl that he did. It's like, damn, Ray J
isn't
was.
that what happened to Whitney Houston? They said Whitney Houston overdosed. Well, he's saying they'll kill you and then make up something else.
Yeah.
Die from, right? So when they said Whitney Houston had a overdose or whatever, right? So
Yeah.
he been the last one in the room, Whitney Houston. So he's saying basically that he was controlled by these people to do negative things. And
Exactly.
I think he's gonna tell about the Whitney Houston shit. Watch this.
Yeah.
Yeah, he died. That ain't really what happened.
All right.
They killed me.
He said that ain't really what happened.
I'm praying for your protection. Do you?
And it's supposed to be Clive
Oh
Davis,
no, I
wasn't it?
got you. Yeah, I got you. I'm pulling out the ushers right now. I don't know. We're gonna find it. You're too valuable to God and too valuable to your family.
You gotta get it in the church.
Oh no.
You know the PPP, the Pastor Protection Program.
Yeah, this is the next venture.
Smart.
Yeah, no, let's.
Protect the people who trying to tell the truth from the enemies who will cut their throat if they expose what it is.
What it
We
is.
dealing with billionaire.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Trying to keep their image clean. So
He
they'll
said
do
with
anything to shut down the truth.
anything.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why I've been wearing a vest lately.
do you
He said
regret
he doing. He said billionaires will do anything to shut down the truth. Look,
speaking your truth on the Diddy
Yeah.
situation?
do you regret talking about Diddy?
I don't like what Puff did to Cassie on
I don't like what Puff did to Cass.
that video. No matter how it happened, no matter what, like, made that happen, it wasn't cool. And that's what got me mad.
Yeah,
Everything else after that, I've been an advocate for bogus stories not being promoted. And
Bogus story.
that's all the stuff that they've been saying about Puff and all the things that they've been doing. So it's been coming off as if I've been saying something negative about Diddy, but I've been actually saying something positive. Meaning, like, these stories are absolutely out of control. I even mentioned when they said everybody in the church was doing it. And I'm
Yeah.
like, now everybody in the church is doing it. So now I can't turn cheek to cheek because if somebody hit me in my cheek,
Right.
all I'm thinking about is butt cheeks, right? I said it. And it went viral.
yeah,
But if you listen to what I said, I meant these stories are sounding preposterous.
yeah. Because of
The A's are being taken.
yeah,
So yeah, I meant well by it, but it didn't. I don't think it went well with the people as far as how viral it went.
yeah.
So now I'm
You keep saying viral.
fighting with Justin and Christian, and they trying to jump.
He said Justin and Christian trying to jump him. Puffy's sons. He come on the record and say Puffy's sons trying to jump him.
Me at the club, it's like, bro, I still turn cheek to cheek, huh?
All right.
Even though I said I might not have shoulda. Like, nobody want to
He took this interview down.
get their cheeks hit.
Nobody want to get their cheeks hit.
How,
What you talking
how
about?
do you think this is going to impact the industry?
How do you think this is gonna impact the industry, Reggie?
It's already doing it.
Watch this. Watch this.
I just think nobody can trust nobody no more.
Nobody can.
Mm-mm.
And, you know, I use Neutrogena.
I lose Neutrogena.
I don't like baby oil.
I don't like baby oil.
So I'm always ahead of the game. I like Cetaphil too. But like I said, with all these baby oil jokes and all that, I told him that's not funny.
It's not funny.
You cannot keep playing around with substances that possibly might have dope in them.
Substances that.
Mm-hmm.
Listen what he's saying. He's saying the baby oil got dope in them.
Yeah.
Substances that possibly might have dope in them. That's why the pastor take this video down. He says substances that may have dope in them. So they're saying the baby oil had dope in them.
Yeah.
I think that it's cool. And that's why when I said, what should I come out with? Ray White jelly?
Ray White jelly.
KY hit me.
Wow.
KY jelly hit him after that.
Well, that shows
I'll
you
stay
how.
out the cloud doing this stuff.
KY.
Yeah, hold on.
Mm,
And I said no. Even though that could have been a profitable business.
right.
Because I was saying it like, oh, should I say that? And then y'all laugh and then all of a sudden now I got a Ray White deal. It's distasteful. It's unruly.
Yeah.
It's uncalled for, and it's unsanitary.
Mm. Tell me on
It is. It's dirty.
Ray J crying out for help. He crying out for help. And this is real. Ray J is crying out for help.
tell me
Crying out to me. He on some crying out.
what your thoughts were from your conversation with Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj.
I always love Nicki.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm 97.5% divorced.
Mm-hmm.
97.5. So I'm almost there. I'm at 3 yard line. We almost got to the end result. And then my ex-wife said, you know what, I'm gonna represent myself. So that's where we are with that. With Nicki, I felt like it was character to character. And I felt like I was in some kind of like dominatrix skit.
Mm.
Is dominatrix a sin?
No, go ahead.
It felt like it was fun. I'm not gonna even lie. I think about it every day. I think about Nicki every day now.
Nicki shouldn't have done that. Who believe that? Who all believe that Nicki shouldn't have done what she done to him? As a man, I believe that Nicki shouldn't have done that to him. As a man. As a man, I believe, Nicki, you shouldn't have done that unless you will come out and say what you were gonna say. Right? Everybody agree with me. If Nicki ain't gonna put it all out there, why do that to him? Now, Nicki, you had an objective behind that. Your objective was because you've been under Puffy and they label you as the pass around. So Ray J knows shit about you. So you try to diss Ray J because Ray J knows things about you. So you
Yeah.
let him come out the closet like, yeah, I'll tell everybody you in the closet if you
That
this
was
and
all
that.
the reason why not to say nothing.
For a woman to humiliate a man like that is despicable.
Yep.
It's despicable for her to do that to a man.
Just like a woman calling a man a bitch.
How you can do that
Some
to a
things you just can't say.
Yeah, but check this out. How you can do that to a man when your husband was accused of what? Put it in the book. Your husband is accused of what? And you play with this man like that. Your husband
What
is
did he
accused.
do?
Her husband accused of rape,
Oh, Lord.
right? Her husband accused of statutory rape. He was accused of statutory rape. Her husband is accused of rape, right? And that ain't no allegedly. So your husband accused of sleeping with underage woman, right? And you gonna play with him like that. If he had disrespect you and say, well, bitch, your husband.
Yeah. But he didn't though.
No, he didn't because he had respect.
Right.
But as far as her playing him like that, that shit wasn't cool. That shit was not cool.
He may have sometimes turned her down.
That shit was not cool what Nicki did. It was not cool. No woman should try to do that to a man, and a man should not try to do that to a woman. Is that fair?
Mm-mm.
No woman should try to degrade a man in his manhood, and no, even if he was gay, right? Even if he was gay, what if he was a victim of the puffy shit, right? And he didn't want to be gay. He just something happened, and he got drugged, and this shit happened to
Yeah.
him, and he living with that right now. You using that against him, like you shouldn't do that, right? You shouldn't do that because
Mm-mm.
what if Ray J was taken advantage of, right, on some other shit, and
Yeah.
you don't know what it
The
was.
whole story.
Yeah, you don't know what it was, but you went ahead and did that
Yep.
when you got your husband and shit doing all that other extra shit. So, and then you being labeled as a pass around. You being labeled as a pass around in the industry. I you know, I was all on Nikki like, yeah, but I was wrong for that. I was wrong, and I'm admit that I was wrong. Hey, when I did this show with Nikki, I was applauding Nikki, but I'm wrong for that because I didn't know the whole story. I didn't know the
My
whole
thing is
story.
what she got out of doing it.
Yeah, I didn't know the whole story, so I'm apologize to Ray G because I did not know the whole story. So I went ahead and bashed Ray G when I should have been sticking by Ray G as a man because this a man's world, right? God said man was created first, woman was created from the womb of a man, right? So
Yeah.
I shouldn't have never disrespect Ray J like that because Nicki Minaj played a fucked up game when she's involved with this bullshit. She's involved with this bullshit. And
And
this
no
is
telling what all she done did.
yeah, oh shit. She had to F her way to the top. She had to F her way to the top. I was on
Yeah.
time in it. She had to do Lil Wayne and everybody else to get to the top. So check this out.
In what way?
In ways that that nobody would want to be, right? Because again, she
In
is a
ways that nobody would want to be because she
married woman.
a married woman and he respect her.
I made it I made it my point to every time I addressed her on the interview, it was Mrs. Pitt.
Yes.
Never on no junkie stuff like that, but um, some of the things that she was saying to me
Was hurtful.
just left me stuck, and I haven't been able to be the same since.
You scarred him, Nikki.
Mm-hmm.
You scarred him and you wrong, Nicki Minaj. So therefore I will not promote your music anymore. I will not listen to you and I will not back you up. Nicki Minaj, you the devil. And you the devil because you hurt a man who came to you and even though he said he a barb or whatever, he was just trying to reason with her and she disrespected him, bro.
Mm-hmm.
She disrespected him. No matter what,
And
because
who
you know.
knows, she might have went in herself.
Let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all believe that Ray J was a victim to Puffy? Do you know if Ray J was a victim to Puff? Hold on, let me mute you up real quick. You got to stay mute real quick. Do you believe that Ray J was a victim to Puff? I believe that. Just like Justin Bieber and the rest of
Yeah, all those young fellas.
them. I believe he was a victim to Puff. I believe he was a victim, right? I believe he was a victim. Now, I might be wrong, but he's telling you he was a victim and he was controlled. Watch this.
What is next and new for Ray J? What's coming?
So I'm a news anchor now.
Really?
I'm in the news. And I'm on the news. I've been a man of.
You heard what he said? He said he didn't like what Puff did to Cassie. And he spoke his truth. He said, I didn't like what Puff did to Cassie. And he right for that. He said he didn't like that Puff beat the shit out this woman on camera. And he didn't like that. And Ray J said he ain't standing for that. Ray J said, I didn't like what he did to Cassie. Ray J stood up for women and went against Puffy when knowing he was in Puffy company all the time, whether he was Puffy mule, the industry mule, or whatever. He went against Puffy with putting his hands on Cassie. So should you hate Ray J for that? Should you hate Ray J for standing up for what was right? He stood up for what was right. And I owe him apology, and I'm apologize, G, from Onan and the gang, OTG. There's always a different side of the story, and I understand now the position you in. You in a bad position, and the truth lie within you. So I understand why they're doing what they're doing to you. So Ray J don't want to be that person that um, he don't want to be that one. He don't want to be the person in trouble. So Ray J is from a Christian family. Daddy is a vocal coach. Mama, he's not a tough guy, and he's trying to tell y'all he's not that. And he's saying what Poppy did, he's not gonna stand behind because he didn't know that.
List for all the top tier one news stations. And I think that's where a lot of my stuff been going viral because I haven't actually only dead and gone. Because there is no more us. So what do people think, right? How did this whole thing come about?
How did this whole thing come about?
It was Ray J's fault.
Everybody want to point at Ray J and say it's Ray J's fault.
Ray J did something bad that turned into good. Is that not the story?
I don't know. What I do know.
So, Pastor, so you're just saying that you only going off of just us doing it?
No. What I am going off
He's talking about him and Kim Kardashian.
I want you to hear my intention. Whatever happened, whoever put it out, whoever produced it, whoever recorded it, where I am.
He's talking about Ray J's sex tape with Kim Kardashian.
Is you have outlived it.
But how when we still talking about it?
How we outlived it, Ray J said, when we still talking about it?
Yes. And because outliving it doesn't mean it didn't happen.
But outliving it means outliving it.
Ray J is ahead of the pastor right here. The pastor is trying to bring up Ray J's sex tape with Kim Kardashian, and he's telling the pastor, hey, we passed that. We ain't on that no more. And the pastor saying, yeah, but you still got to. No, pastor. You supposed to be a man of God. That was devil shit.
Yeah.
And let it stay with the devil. The man said
He wants to be talking about forgiveness.
But listen to this. Watch the pastor. Right. Watch the pastor. Watch it. Watch it.
This is hypothetical. So you to go to that, but didn't get affected by it. It turns me into something or stops, right? They found the truth. It just took it took a energy of its own. What if none of this I was saying and how it all popped off? Like everybody can tell you, I know what really happened.
I know what really happened with Pop.
What really happened? Can anybody tell me what they think happened so I could, because again, how it happened reflects who I am.
Yeah.
Especially when we're dead and gone.
Yeah.
Because there is no more us. So what do people think, right? How did this whole thing come about?
How did this whole thing come about?
Yeah.
It was Ray J's fault. Ray J did something that turned into.
What I am going off of, I want you to hear my intention. Whatever happened, whoever put it out, whoever produced it, whoever recorded it, where I am, is you about
their due diligence. Think living in this. How do people? Because again, it perception
is not perception.
Why not? I got 2 kids now. Well, that's all I feel too. My mom knowing how to run bit is a character.
Yeah.
It's so for me, like money and all today, and like so get us to go to accept. There's only one. It turns me. Of course, the other side wants it to stop because they don't even talk about it, right? I don't like to talk about us enemies with the truth, with why. And when I take the whole setup of everything people are watching, like knowing how to run business, access,
There's no money connected to what I'm getting ready to ask you.
Watch this.
One of the hardest obstacles for people to jump over is not perception, but shame. So have you in 20 years gotten to a place to get past it yourself? One of the hardest
because it's 4 million, that ain't enough, right? But it's messed up because how much money?
Yeah.
No matter what it is.
With depression, then with anxiety,
But,
name them.
a lot of
Yes.
all of them. You stun me. So for no Doc, you.
The truth is free and it's yes.
All of them. He's a retired crit who's also a successful retired crit who's also so he turned his life around. But yeah, no Doc, you.
The truth is free and it's expensive.
But you hit me right now. You stun me.
Poor.
Because it's 4 million, that ain't enough. I'm choosing.
Walk that path. Don't understand the decisions that you, as the president of a national organization,
Successful from the ground up.
Yes.
But it's messed up because it's 4 million. Or do I not choose the money?
More people commit suicide. More people
trying to understand where they at.
I'm saying the drugs that deal with.
So for me, it's like, so he turned his life around.
Watch this.
But yeah, no Doc, you.
The truth is free and it's expensive.
But you hit me right now. You stun me. You stun me. So for me, it's like, how do people? Because again, it when we're talking about that situation, and I say that because I'm trying to stay to the subject, but without digging in. Even though it's almost 20 years old.
Yes.
To the subject, but without. So for me, it's like, so for you.
The truth is free and it's expensive.
But you hit me right now. You stun me. X.
Okay.
Percocet.
Okay.
What else, Pastor?
Whatever's on Future's last song. Name them. Yeah. Name them.
Oh, Adderall.
Yeah.
I don't know if Adderall. That's not a depression. That's not. Well, my friend, he's a recovering drug addict.
Yes.
Knows all of them. He's a retired crit. He's also a successful real estate agent, so he turned his life around. But yeah, no Doc, you.
The truth is free and it's expensive.
The skills to this answer, so there's
in your identity. How has was through the tape? My question is not about
a depression inside of a trophy room.
Watch this, Pastor.
That you're trying to catch up to again, or you're trying to reach for something that I think will already meet you there, as long as you just put in the work and as long as you just let the time do it.
The second chapter or iteration, we were reintroduced to you as an adult was through the tape.
This is fucking-appropriate. This is fucking-appropriate. Right? You a pastor, you worrying about. We were introduced to you as an adult through the tape. You watched the tape, Pastor? Did you watch the tape with him and Kim Kardashian? Pastor, did you watch the tape with him and Kardashian? I want to know this. See, that's a preacher, right? And this preacher saying, we were reintroduced to you as an adult through the tape. So you watched the tape of him and Kim Kardashian. Y'all see this shit? This pastor saying he watched some dick.
Did he have what he was scandal himself one time?
This pastor saying he watched some dick. I mean, let's just be real. This pastor said he watched some dick. We was introduced to you as an adult through the tape. Now the pastor should say, I didn't watch the tape I don't know what's going on, but this is what's going on. 20 years later, right?
Why you digging that up?
He digging the tape up with Kim Kardashian, right? So listen, he said we were reintroduced to you. So he watched that. Watch this.
My question is not about the tape.
Not about the tape.
My question is, how has sexuality impacted you in your identity?
So ask him if he gay.
Yeah. Well, look at Pastor look more gay than he do.
Watch this. How was the tape? Because we watched the tape. He said, we watched the tape. So the pastor of the church in Atlanta, whatever, he's saying he saw the tape with Reggie. Look.
So there's layers to this answer. So there's the comedic there's the comedic
Yes.
side to the answer, and then there's a more or I think so. You know how really
adult. How has
I think we're already like mom.
You know, that's Brandy Low, bro.
Yeah. Because it's so.
The second chapter or iteration about the tape, when reintroduced to you as an adult, was through the tape. My question is,
we were reintroduced to you as an adult through the tape.
Not about the tape. My question is, how has sexuality impacted you in your identity?
He's stupid.
You watched the tape, Pastor. You watched the tape.
So there's layers to this answer. So there's the comedic
Yes.
side to the answer, and then there's a more serious side.
A pastor shouldn't even be asking about
the
that
comedic
tape.
side.
Listen, a pastor shouldn't even be asking about the tape. That's devil shit.
Hell, he look more gay than he do.
Why is a pastor asking about some devil shit about this man having sex on the tape with Kim Kardashian? Listen, the pastor should not be asking about devil shit.
Yeah. Why is he asking about his sexuality now?
Why is you asking him? Ain't that right, 007?
Right.
Go ahead and speak your mind.
He wrong. He look more gay and more interested in the man than the man do himself.
So you asked the man about a tip, right? 20 years old. You say we were introduced to you as an adult through the tip. Who the fuck is we? Because I ain't never watched the tip. I never watched the tip with him and Kim Kardashian because I don't like to see dick.
Yeah, most women watch it.
I don't want to see no dick.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I got enough dick. I ain't need to see no dick. I got enough dick. All right. So when he said that worried me, right? Let's go.
Yeah.
Keeps me.
It's like him asking him, do you want to go yourself?
I'm trying to find a word. The comedic side keeps it fun. But there's a really, really, really dark side to it.
Really dark side to the tape. He says there's a really dark side to that tape. Right? Listen.
Like, if you were looking at a therapist and they said, okay, he did his jacket. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Something's changing, right? The comedic side, I would say, you know, it's crazy because, you know, it's like, you know, everything is 10 times bigger on TV, right? Like when you see me on TV, a lot of people say, damn, I thought you were taller.
Right.
Because everything is what? You get 10 pounds.
So he said 10 on TV, you bigger.
Pounds more on TV?
Yeah, you are.
Yes.
So he's saying his Johnson is 10 times bigger on TV.
That goes for all body parts.
Look at the pastor. He laughing. The pastor said,
that's what the pastor want to talk about anyway.
What the fuck the pastor talk about? What?
And yeah, that's what he want to know.
Look.
That's really what he wants to know anyway.
Ooh, he happy to talk about that, right? Look.
That's what I'm saying.
Lord.
He look more gay than any other guy. Look at him.
Look at the pastor. Woo. Oh, he like
If you got a big jump.
Yeah.
He's talking about the man D. Look,
Yeah.
So it's been a lot of disappointment.
so he said,
See, that little question led into all of this.
a lot of disappointment. Reggie lying.
And what they're expecting to see.
What they're expecting to see is what they saw on that TV screen.
It's been
Yeah.
tough for me. It's been tough.
Right, but the good news is that's not
The good news is that look, he's saying the good news is
who you are.
that's not who you are. But why the fuck you ask him the question?
That's what I'm saying. Look at his bracelet.
You're a new
And
person.
look how he doing his hand.
That nigga tell Reggie he a new creature. He a new creature.
He
That
want to
nigga,
see himself.
that nigga ain't say you a new human being. This motherfucker say you a new creature. This the faggot ass preacher from Atlanta. Faggot ass preacher from Atlanta.
He looked, I remember he looked like one.
Yeah, the faggot ass preacher right here from Atlanta. Look.
All of us have the good news if nobody's said it to you, you've outlived the past.
Outlive the past. How the fuck you outlive it when you bring it up?
You've outlived the past. Look how much business you've done.
Fuck the business.
So why you bring it up?
Why you bring it up?
But he the one brought it up.
Why you bring? Tell him again, 007.
He the one that brought it up.
Why you bringing up 007?
He was curious. He had to change his mind.
He want to know about that D.
Yeah.
I think the business.
And you know what? When the preachers be in the pulpit like that, they verse out than anybody.
This man asked him about his sexual tape with Kim. Watch it.
I'm telling you.
Is in like marketing, right?
And see, with him thinking because he a preacher, he can say anything. You can't.
Look at his ring. Fuck the bracelet. Look at his.
Look at the bracelet.
Watch this. Look at his hand.
Watch his hand.
What type of man hold his hand like that? What
After
type
he
of-
started talking about sexual parts, he uncrossed his legs.
Look at his look at his hand. A man don't hold his hand like that.
No.
Too freely. Look.
Now, what's this preacher name?
We do literally have the skills to create a business with the right partners, and it becomes.
This man ain't want to hear nothing but no business, Reggie. Shut your ass up. That man want to hear about that D.
You know what he talking about.
Did you get that? He want to hear about
He
that.
got it.
Successful from the ground up. Yeah.
He tried to talk, go off of it.
Wasn't.
Yeah, like you said, it's just like, dang. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no.
No. He should have asked the preacher. He should have asked the preacher, why you going there?
We being honest.
Look at it. He said we being honest. Watch it.
Let me help you another way.
I'll go, put your arms down.
Look, he look like an emoji. Let me help you another way. Watch this.
So some years ago, I was up to become president of a national organization.
And you look sweet.
I didn't get
Nigga, what kind of racist that is?
the job. I was crushed. I was
He got
devastated.
balls around his neck.
The next day is the first time I went viral because I preached these hoes ain't loyal.
These hoes, that nigga say he preached these hoes ain't loyal. These hoes ain't loyal. What type of preacher preach these hoes ain't loyal?
That's what I'm saying.
That man say he preached these hoes ain't loyal.
Because he don't want no woman.
What kind of shit is that for a preacher to say? I preach on the pulpit. These hoes ain't loyal. These bitches ain't loyal. He did a Chris Brown.
Yeah. Don't know bitch woman.
Look at Reggie. Reggie said, this nigga here sweet. Look at Reggie.
Let me hurry up and get off this stage.
Reggie trying to get the fuck on right now. Reggie trying to get the fuck on right now. Reggie
He
like,
tried to change the subject a couple of times.
Reggie like, what the fuck?
And look how he's sitting there.
Because I was
The
preaching.
man all laid back.
Look at Reggie. Reggie said, ooh. Look at Reggie. Reggie said, the preacher just tell me these hoes ain't loyal. Look.
Yeah, get on up in the room.
Buckle up your shirt, Reggie, because he trying to see that he trying to be
He got him. Yeah, he done made him very uncomfortable.
he trying to be like Shannon Sharp, homeboy, Dick Print. You know, you got a homeboy named Dick Print. Look,
Out of the process, so my behavior
that nigga button up his shirt when that nigga said that. Look.
You damn straight.
was connected to stuff.
He
I
should have put his knees together.
Look, stuff I had inside of me.
Yeah, he done made him very uncomfortable.
He made him uncomfortable. He made Reggie real uncomfortable.
And look at him, and he laughed back.
Look,
A lot of people don't understand to live under the light.
live under the light.
It doesn't just shine, but it burns.
It burns. Okay.
You gonna burn in hell.
Look at Ray J like, what the fuck you talking about?
It's a
That's
lot
what
of
I'm
people.
telling you.
So people who have not walked
Ray
that
J ain't
path
looked up at him since.
don't understand the decisions that you've made or the choices that you've made or the actions that you've made.
Look at him.
This is deep. Yeah.
Is that not true?
No, it is, but damn. Dang.
Yeah.
Dang, Pastor.
Damn, Pastor.
The pastor gonna make him
Pastor,
come
you
to
go through
me.
it in various ways, and it's harder for you to bounce that off of people who haven't been in that light.
No, it's real. It's deeper than that. It's deeper than that. Yo, so I should go deeper.
No, don't go deeper.
But don't go no deeper with this fool.
Ray J, don't say words like that. I should go deeper.
Don't say deeper,
No,
hard, or nothing.
look at the pastor when he say deeper. Look, no.
You know, look how he done loosened his legs up to preaching.
Yeah, don't use deeper when you talking to him. Look.
Please. Let's
Oh, that nigga say, please. That nigga bust a James Brown. He say, please. Please. Oh, Lord, the nigga say, please. Lord,
Please.
look, the nigga say, I should go deeper. Right? Ravens, Ray J said, I should go deeper. Look at the pastor.
Should go deeper.
I should go deeper. Look.
please.
Please. Oh, damn.
Oh, nasty man.
Pastor said, go deeper. Please. Go deeper.
That's what I'm talking about.
Go deeper. Ray J, go deeper. Lord.
Change the subject.
Ray J. The man said, please go deeper. Lord, Ray J ready to
And
preach.
he ought to reverse the interview over to the pastor. Ask the pastor some shit.
Look at the pastor say,
Let's go scuba dive.
if Pastor want
If I
scuba,
deeper than that. Yo,
Pastor say, I want scuba dive. God damn.
Oh,
Hold up.
Bounce
man.
that off
Look
of
at him
people
like,
who have been in
look,
that
he can't
light.
even look at him. Ray J won't even look over there.
He said deeper than that. What's it?
it's deeper than that. Yo,
It's deeper than that.
oh, so I should go deeper.
Ooh, don't go
Don't.
deeper. Don't go. Hold up, man.
I
No.
don't like the word.
No. Ray J, we gotta intermission.
Ain't that the preacher that used to be married to some woman?
I don't know.
What's his name? That ain't the Bonner man. Wasn't his wife a preacher? And they got divorced?
I don't know. Well, that nigga said
He wanna go deep.
he want to go deeper. I don't know.
Ray J started squirming in his seat.
He said, he said, who sang that song deeper? Is that who sang deeper?
Deeper and deeper.
Deeper and deeper. Who sang that, baby girl?
I can't think.
Dive Usher.
Don't do it.
Deeper and deeper. Who sang that song?
Don't do it.
No.
Don't do it.
There's an R&B artist that sing deeper.
Yeah.
And deeper.
Don't do it.
That nigga said, please go deeper.
Stop rubbing his lips and shit.
Who sang that song deeper and deeper? Deeper and deeper. Lord, somebody saying that song. Anybody in the box tell me who's saying Deeper and deeper.
We know what you talking about, man.
No, fuck that.
Yes, we do know what you talking about. I just can't say it.
Uh-uh.
We'll settle for how deep is your love.
That's something different right there. That's
I know what you talking about.
that's something different.
We already know.
That's something different right there. I don't know. Somebody saying that song R&B deeper and deeper. Hold on. Let me see something.
Quit. You fit to start joking.
Uh-uh. Deeper and deeper. Lord, tell me. Let me see something.
Is it just me and you here tonight?
Hold on. There you go.
Is it the one by Keith Sweat?
I should say he won't go deeper till you feel your soul. Watch it. It's deeper and deeper. I should
That's
say
pitiful.
dive in that motherfucker.
That was pitiful.
I should say he won't go. Chris Brown said he been deeper too. There's a lot of songs called deeper, right? But
Yeah.
I should and him. I don't know what the hell going on here. I don't know.
I bet you he hate me when I'm in there, so.
I should hold on. It got to be Usher that been saying that deeper shit. Hold on. No, Usher. It got to be Usher. Hold on.
So when is Govan going to try?
That motherfucker police ain't going nowhere.
Uh-huh.
Hold on. That police ain't going nowhere.
He don't have a date.
No.
So what are they gonna do about anybody?
Boom, 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 boom. Hold on for 1 second. Boom, 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 boom. I trying to remember the song in my head. Y'all give me 1 second.
I know it. I can't say no more than
You keep
those.
throwing my goddamn throw the training off. Hold on. Goodbye in the morning too soon. Oh, I got it right now. Tell me by what's his name? Say it. No, it's say it, y'all. It's say it. It's say it by well boy name is that goddamn boy like the way the lip gloss. Say it. Neo wants it. Oh, he want him to go deeper. Tell me. Oh, he want him to go deeper. Check it out. That's that motherfucker right here. Lord, listen right here. Check it out, gang.
No. Not like that.
Now I want you to say it. Oh, boy, that's that fucking shit right there. Right?
Who is it?
That Neo said.
Say it.
Say it. Hold on. Let me see if I got it on.
Hurt where you at? Hurt where you at? Hurt where you at? Hurt where you at?
You ain't gotta say it too much. I'm looking in your eyes.
Juggles.
Oh shit, this is my beat right here. I can't let y'all listen to my shit. Hold on. I'm gonna let y'all listen to my song right now. You ain't got it. Oh! You ain't gotta say too much from the look in your eyes. I can tell you wanna and you
Yeah, I
ain't
know
gotta
the remember
your
that.
boo, but as long as you wanna F, I wanna F you. That's what the preacher been telling them. Look.
Please, let's go scuba diving.
No, we ain't going to scuba diving.
It's deeper than that. It's deeper than that. Yo, so I should go deeper.
Don't
Please,
go deeper.
let's go.
Don't go deeper. He said, please.
Let's scuba diving.
No, we ain't going no scuba diving with you, nigga. You a preacher. Fuck wrong with you. You want to go scuba diving with a nigga and tell me he want to go deep. Lord.
Damn.
Get this
You sure
preacher.
you didn't go to none of the Diddy parties?
But if I do,
now
I'm saying this because depending on like the situation I'm in right now, like I could go there,
yeah,
but I might not be able to go there.
Don't go there, Reggie.
Meaning I might have to say we can't go where that is
because Reggie lawyer's back there.
Because I'm at a crossroads.
Meet me at the crossroads.
In this situation where it's either truth
or dare.
Or it's money.
Oh, that nigga say money. Truth or dare or truth or money.
And so I'm choosing
to go there.
But a lot of the team is choosing money.
Yeah.
And so we're at this like crossroad where
meet me at the crossroads.
It's like
boom.
I want to choose the truth anyway. So it's like I don't want to choose the money. But it's messed up because
how much money you talking, bitch?
How much?
No,
yeah.
How much is it? You know,
500 million.
It's like,
don't make that man make you talk like that.
Reggie, I'm trying to get some money. Look,
I want to choose the money, but it's 100 million.
He said, I don't want to choose the money, but if it's 100 million, he threw the number out there. He said, 100 million, I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Look,
I don't want to choose the money. It's 40.
But I'll go to jail if it's for 100 million.
5 million.
But it's 45 million.
Plus
blah blah blah.
I don't want to choose the money because it's 4 million. That ain't enough.
That ain't enough.
Right? So
they're not offering 4 million to shut up.
Am I not choosing the money because it's not enough?
Yeah.
Or do so he's saying the money will go over his truth.
I not choose the money no matter what it is. You get what I'm saying?
I do. But here's the reality. More people commit suicide who are wealthy than commit suicide that are poor.
What the fuck are you talking about? Commit suicide. So now you saying Ray J
Where
gonna
your is your ear?
So y'all saying y'all gonna stage Ray J death to commit suicide? If Ray J died suicide, boy, this preacher ass out of here. I'm gonna say, hey, Mr. Preacher, come on to the pulpit. Because you said something about more people that are wealthy commit suicide. No, sir. If Ray J go out and they say it's suicide, right? So he's saying basically he's saying more people that wealthy commit suicide. He went all the way left with this. Watch this. Look at this. Watch this.
More people commit suicide who are
Why are you talking about suicide with a man talking about money? Look, look,
Yeah.
look.
I don't want to choose the
See, they
money because
already
it's for
want to
the
portray him as
right?
ill.
So am I not choosing the money because it's not enough,
Yeah,
Yeah.
or do I not choose the money no matter what it is? You get what I'm saying?
I do. But here's the reality.
Here's the reality.
More people commit suicide who
What the fuck are you talking about commit suicide? So y'all gonna stage Ray J murder for suicide?
Yeah, already.
Seem like to me he's saying, how much gang, give me a thumbs up. Seem like to me he's saying
Yeah.
that Ray
They
J,
want to make him already look like he's sick.
we gonna make you look like you kill yourself because you've been going crazy. You done been on our show. You done been on Nicki Minaj show. You
You
done been
said
on
it on
TMZ.
TV.
You done said it on TV. You done been on the news. So they gonna make Ray J look like he commit suicide.
Yeah. They already said a while back that he was that mental illness.
So he letting them know this your way out. Kill yourself, bitch. Or we gonna kill you and make or we gonna kill you and make it look like that. Right? We gonna kill you and make it look like that. Look. Watch it.
are wealthy than commit suicide that are poor.
So poor people don't want to kill themselves. A poor bitch would want to kill herself before a rich nigga. That
No,
nigga lying.
a
Hey,
poor person gonna kill you and take your money.
a poor nigga gonna kill himself way before a rich nigga.
Yeah.
A poor motherfucker ain't got nothing to lose.
And a rich will think he can buy his way through.
And rich nigga say, shit, I got this money. I ain't going to motherfucking place, right?
Uh-uh.
But a poor
And
nigga
if I
gonna
get
say,
in trouble, I'm gonna pay my way out too.
yeah, but a poor nigga gonna say, I ain't got nothing to live
Fuck
for.
it.
I ain't got shit. I
They
depressed.
jump off the bridge.
If a poor person fall into depression, they liable to go out before a rich person. What the fuck is this nigga talking about? Watch this.
More people are on behavior modification drugs.
More people are on behavior modification drugs. What the fuck are you talking about?
Who are wealthy.
Who are wealthy. So what is behavior modification drugs?
What do you?
Hold up. What are behavior modification drugs? So let's look this up. What is behavior modification drugs? Behavior modification drugs are medications that are prescribed to help reduce or eliminate anxiety. So they say it's prescribed. So he's saying behavior problems, anxiety. So these are prescribed drugs by the doctor, right? Not illegal. They are
Right.
prescribed, administered, and directly towards a reduction of certain behaviors like Adderall and shit like that, right?
Uh-huh.
Uh, so he's saying so these are prescribed drugs. Watch what he's saying.
You need behavior modification drugs.
That are dealing with depression.
Dealing with depression, he laughing like it's funny.
Uh-huh.
People that's on this type of drug, he laughing like the preacher laughing like this shit funny. Fuck this preacher.
Uh-huh.
I ought to go to his church, motherfucker, in Atlanta, and say, nigga, you a fucking nigga, the devil gonna get you. I'm gonna go to his church Sunday. Say, nigga, stand up, nigga, and confess. Nigga, fuck that. You, nigga,
With your sweet ass.
new life in Atlanta. I'm going to his church. Look, he laughing and saying, cock, cock, cock.
And Ray J ain't smiling every time.
So watch this.
With anxiety.
But what is that? What
Anxiety is a drug prescribed by the doctor.
are the drugs?
Oh, I don't know the drug.
You don't know the drug, but you using the motherfucking word, nigga.
Yeah.
You don't know the drugs that come under that, but you don't know the drugs that come under behavioral modification drugs,
Depression.
right? You don't know the drugs that come behind this, right? But you using a word
Yeah.
that you don't know what type of medication
And what's for?
is prescribed for this, right?
Mm-hmm.
So behavior modification drugs uh, is for people with disabilities. This people with disabilities all over the world, people that need this and depend on
To
these drugs
function.
to function. The preacher insulting them. Watch this.
Yeah.
Watch this.
But you said behavior modification
Yeah,
drugs. You
I'm
gotta
not a
have it.
pharmacist or
But
You're not a pharmacist, so bitch. Why you using the word?
you have to have a
psychologist.
Why
liquid.
you even go
Name
there?
it, then you name them.
He said, then you name them.
I'm trying to understand where they at.
I'm saying the drugs that deal with depression.
Depression. That's not the only behavior modification drug.
Mm-hmm.
It deals with anxiety, not just depression, right? So they saying it's antidepressants.
Yeah.
It could be antihistamines. It could be mood stabilizers. It could be to treat
Anything.
anxiety. It could be to treat uh, bad people, abnormal sexual behavior, abnormal sexual behavior. So you could be
And
on right.
most drugs are used for more than one reason.
But listen to this. This drug can be used for abnormal sexual behavior. That's what he talk about. Right?
That's all you want to talk about.
He using the abnormal sexual behavior, right? So he see this drug is used for abnormal sexual behavior. So he asks Ray J about abnormal sexual behavior drug, right? So he asked Ray J about an abnormal sexual behavior drug.
Damn, he went back and size. They ain't gonna talk about his behavior.
So behavior modification, right? Strong emphasis on the product, measure, precise. So it could be for a number of things, right?
Uh-huh.
It could be for influence, consciousness,
Sleeping.
sleeping. It could be uh, stabilizing, concentration, right? It could be named for behavioral is any drugs that help you stay online and
Oh, he just a wacky preacher.
right? Negative punishment, reinforcement, negative. But he's behavior modification. What is sexual? Watch this. Sexual behavior. This is what he want to know about Reggie for. Sex addiction. So he trying to say Reggie is addicted to sex, right? So he's saying compulsive sexual behavior. Usually in books, talk therapy. So he want to get on some sexual behavior.
Good shit.
Yeah, he want to get on some sexual behavior, cocaine and methamphetamine, right?
Yeah.
Accelerate performance, right? And then he said he want to get on these sexual drugs, right? So he said he don't know what it means. Check this out.
So like Xanax,
Okay.
So he said Xanax,
Percocet.
Okay.
Percocet. He said okay.
What else, Pastor?
Whatever's on Future's last song. Name
This
them.
nigga said whatever on Future last song. So you listen to Future? Percocet. Molly Percocet. Molly is not a fucking behavioral drug. Look, Percocet is not a behavioral drug. Percocet, Molly Percocet. You lying bitch.
Yeah.
And he laughing. Look, this preacher going to hell. This preacher going to hell. Look at this
Yo,
fake ass pastor. Fuck this pastor. Nigga, your ass gonna burn in hell. Nigga, Pastor Jamal Bryant, you a fucking heathen.
sound like he just want to know what he needs to go get.
Onan said that. Pastor Jamal Bryant, you a heathen, bro. Look at you. You is a homosexual heathen. A heathen. Look.
Adderall.
Yeah.
Adderall.
I don't know if Adderall.
He said yeah, but he said he ain't know the drugs, but he's saying yeah.
That's not a depression. That's not. For my friend, he's a recovering drug addict.
Adderall is to keep you
He's a
alert.
retired crit. He's also a successful real estate agent, so he turned his life around. But yeah, no, Doc, you.
The
hit.
truth
He call him Doc. No, Doc. Not Pastor, Doc.
is free and it's
But
expensive.
you hit me. You hit me right now. You stunned me.
You said you stunned me. Look at him.
You stunned me. So for me, it's like, um, how how do people? Because again, when we talking about that situation, and I say that because I'm trying to stay
Yes.
to the subject, but without digging in.
Look, he got his hand on his chest. Yeah. He got his hand on his chest, 007. Look.
I see it. Sweet
Even
ass.
though it's almost 20 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah. He said the tip almost 20 years old.
I got 2 kids now. It's a total
Why you bringing that up when the man got children?
different perception, a total different angle.
He done grew his
I feel a
game.
totally different way about it. Being now that nobody really cares, right? So when this comes out, you would probably see people say, "We don't care." It's, oh, blah blah blah. That's how I feel too.
No, Ray J, we care.
But in people's perception, like if 50 years from now, am I the bad guy?
No.
Why not?
Well, let me go backwards and ask you
Let me go backwards to this shit again.
a question. See, this is not legal.
Look at his hand. This is not legal.
There's no money connected to what I'm getting ready to ask you. One of the hardest obstacles for people to jump over is not perception, but shame.
Okay.
So have you, in 20 years,
Been
got to a
shamed.
place to get past it yourself?
Shame.
Hell, he wasn't
The
talking
only
about
reason why
that.
it's still
Why would you be shamed for D and a B down? Why would you be shamed for D and a B down? Kim
in the
Kardashian.
Yeah.
forefront of mama
Yes.
In the forefront of mama.
is because I haven't been living in my truth.
Okay.
So not living in your truth, but living in this avatar that gives you an unlimited access to having fun,
Yeah.
not giving a F, doing what you want to do, knowing how to run businesses, and still let the character overshadow the
You
intelligence
better get rid of whack.
behind the whole setup of everything people are watching, like it's accidentally happening. Being, I think 100 steps ahead of everybody by knowing things that other people don't know. That is a character that can only play out in certain phases of your life. And then when you get more mature, you start to go, well, how much longer can we deal with that character when it's not really 100% authentic to the world's perception?
Yeah.
And so
he's saying
I said a
that
lot
character, he's saying that he's not 100% authentic to the world from what y'all thinking.
that I really say nothing right there.
No, I got it.
But
He said, no, I got it.
if you want to live the truth and you're not, it doesn't feel good.
So he's saying he ain't living the truth and it doesn't feel good, so he's hiding things.
So for me, like money and all of these other things, like I made too much money and I blew all the money. I know how to spend a lot of money to that. Hey,
And he blew all the money.
I know how to save it. It doesn't do anything. When I take my daughter to school or my son to school, and this is hypothetical, but if my daughter likes a school, that's 5 minutes of my family to continue to be affected by this story that never stops, right? I mean, I took a energy of its own. What if none of
Look at the pastor got his hands full with it. And look how he
He don't know how to hold himself up.
Yeah, I'll be here for you.
this I was saying and how it all popped off? Like everybody can tell you, I know what really happened.
Everybody can tell you. I know what really happened.
What really happened? Can anybody tell me what they think happened so I can,
What Poppy?
because again, how it happened reflects who I am.
Yeah.
So how it happened is reflects who I am because I was involved.
Especially when we're dead and gone. because there is no more us. So what do people?
Ray J speaking out because he feel like they gonna kill him, and if they kill him,
Yeah.
he done spoke out too much. So
Yeah.
we'll all know what happened to him if something happened.
Uh-huh.
Right? How did this whole thing come about?
How did this whole thing come about with Puffy? Let me tell you how it came about with Puffy. Y'all want to know how? Who all know how Puffy got the whistle blew on him? Who want to know how Puffy got the whistle blew on him in the box?
Once he had beat that girl.
You say to beat the girl up? Okay, wrong. Who else?
Yeah.
Watch this. Y'all want to know how Puffy? Y'all want to know how Puffy got busted by the feds? Y'all want to
People
know?
talking.
No. Watch this.
How?
Let me show you how Puffy got caught up with the feds. Who all want to know?
I want to know.
Y'all want to know? Y'all want to know
Yeah.
how Puffy got caught up? All right. This is how Puffy got caught up right here. Right?
Buying too much baby oil.
Jamie Foxx called the feds on P. Diddy when Jamie Foxx.
Oh yeah, because he thought he had drugged him.
So he called Jamie Foxx. This is how Puffy went down. When that shit happened with Jamie Foxx, right?
Right.
Jamie Foxx called the feds on him. Look.
So this is Jamie Foxx. You guys probably remember not too long ago, Jamie Foxx just up and disappeared on us, and everybody was wondering, like, where the hell did Jamie Foxx go? Then out of the blue, Jamie Foxx came back looking kind of pale and just not himself. Well, allegedly, there's rumors going around Hollywood about P. Diddy and Jamie, and it sounds so crazy.
But there's been a rumor that the whole time when Jamie was out, for the industry insiders, Diddy had did that to him.
Diddy.
He caught Jamie filming allegedly or whatever. They told Jamie to chill. He didn't chill, and allegedly Diddy and security beat Jamie ass, and that's why Jamie was in the hospital, allegedly, right?
Oh.
And there's the thing where they saying that they gave him some type of pill or something that knocked him out, but it all was alleged connected back to Diddy. Now, more recently, Jamie has a special coming out on Netflix called What Had Really Happened Was, and I went to the taping of it. It was 3 days taping. I went to the first show, I went to the last show. Okay. Jamie Foxx states in this, spoiler alert, but Jamie Foxx states in the special that Diddy was responsible for what happened to him, and he is the one that called the FBI on him.
He was the one that called the FBI on Jamie on.
So that's when they started digging up all these other people.
But not only that, right there, right? They already had evidence on him from Diddy. They already had evidence on Diddy from right here. Watch this. They already had evidence on Diddy.
Too popping in everybody.
No, from this situation right here. Watch this. All right. I did a video on this a while back. Let me see. I did a video on this with a white man was being interviewed, right? And the white dude told on Diddy, right? He talked to the hotel. It was this white dude. He was interviewed right here. Look.
I had sex with Cassie and Sean. I was like a sex slave, okay? For them, that's what I was. That's all. Right?
Oh,
Jonathan
yeah.
Otti, the man who was caught on surveillance allegedly shooting up a hotel in Florida, is soon expected to plead guilty. But it's his interview with investigators right after the incident that has thrust him even further into the international spotlight. We are taking another look at the demeanor of a man who insists he was Sean Diddy Combs' sex slave. And we will break it down with a body language expert. Fascinating character. He really is. He has become a resort in the middle of the night. The state attorney's office says that there's been little movement, sorts of information. Actually used to access stalls. Now, if you've been following us here on Sidebar, you know that Jonathan Otti had this long interview with law enforcement after his arrest, and he seemed eager to talk about anything and everything. And during that interview, he claimed, unprompted, that he was essentially Combs' sex slave. And as Sean Combs faces charges of racketeering conspiracy, transportation to engage in prostitution, sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion, this is relevant. So to talk about this, and to really what we want to highlight is whether we should take anything that Otti...
It's the black people.
Quick aside here, by the way.
Whatever you call yourself. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, he's part of what's called the boule.
He said Puffy part of the boule.
The boule is a branch of the Illuminati. Okay. It's the black people.
Quick aside here, by the way, the boule is a real thing. It's the senior leadership of Sigma Pi Phi fraternity. In our understanding, it is the oldest postgraduate fraternity founded by and for black men. And it's been rumored that Combs might be a member. Doesn't appear that he is. But Otti, going back to him, he tells the investigators that he had multiple sexual encounters with Sean Combs and his then girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, who I mentioned before. Performances.
Basically, on the phone.
Also, his gestures match what he's saying when he gestures with his hand. So in that...
To his home, participated in some of these...
Came back and I seen him for the reason and won. And they moved all the dope. High grade, good. He's
talking. You know,
or he was... Which he settled. Could... Fired.
He just messed with anybody.
It might not actually be true. It's his view of something. It's his view of the world. It's his interpretation. So when you say credible, it actually...
Body language himself to the authorities. What case to and
all those years ago, I mean...
So you're using him and Jamie Foxx. Now check this out. Let's go right him and Jamie Foxx. Check this out.
It was Ray J's fault. Ray J did something bad that turned into good. Is that not the story?
I don't know. What I do know...
So, Pastor, you're saying that you only going off of just us doing it?
No. What I am
doing it.
Going off of, I want you to hear my intention. Whatever happened, whoever put it out, whoever produced it, whoever recorded it, where I am is you have outlived it.
You have outlived it. So he's trying to make her feel comfortable to show him that deal.
But how when we still talking about it?
Yeah, how when we still, you say you outlived it, but Ray J said, well, how when you still talking about it, Pastor? Pastor talking about that D. And Ray J said, how when you still talking about it?
Yeah.
Yes. And because outliving it doesn't mean it didn't happen.
Bullshit.
But
He just wants the whole story.
Outliving it. I haven't outlived it because I'm still living.
Yeah.
You're living, producing, you're thriving.
I know, but that's just something like, think about how far we could go without that.
Yeah.
Without that glitch.
Yeah. Is it a glitch?
It's a glitch.
Is it a glitch?
Yeah.
It's a
You say yeah?
glitch.
Yeah. Muhammad Ali said, if you're the same man at 40 that you were at 20, you wasted 20 years. You're not that same man.
You're not that.
No.
How you know that, Pastor?
Totally different.
Correct.
How?
Totally.
He wanted to know.
I'm not going to ignore you used to be Cassius Clay.
You used to be Cassius Clay with the D.
But
Right.
I was not the same man in my 20s.
Right.
Just because now I'm 40 and I'm around.
Yes.
But I was never the man that was in people's minds of who I was ever.
Right.
I was never that guy.
But you're reinventing that guy every day. Whether it's through electric bikes, whether it's through earbuds, whether it's through eyeglasses, now if it's through networks, we are seeing you as a 21st century Renaissance man. Very few men, black men, have had the luxury of reinventing themselves in
Bullshit.
public.
Yo,
I reinvented myself in public.
And
sound like the Baptist
but I
stuff.
also feel like it's a glitch because with all the things that was
Why are you bringing that up in this argument, preacher?
taken from us
Yeah.
inside of this black ball community of
Black ball community.
of cornering the market with just a few. It just like I was hanging off the roof of Hotel Cotton.
rolled off of that. Yeah.
I don't really care about nothing else. I just care about my kids out. But then when you're dealing with like the 4s and the 5s and the 10s, me.
Yeah.
And I want people to know that. Like, I know you don't care. We're past that. We know how we're really happy. We know that this person did that and they did that and did that. That's fine. But until you hear the facts of it,
Right.
get the real exact details from the people who were involved, it's still a question mark.
Yeah.
And it results back to if you would have said
Yeah.
Porn
this
star.
resorts back to
He said, if you want to say I'm a porn star. You heard that, right? He said, if you want to say I'm a porn star, Mr. Preacher. So the preacher trying to say he's a porn star, right? So he's saying, Mr. Preacher, if you want to say I'm a porn star.
if that's the story that you listen to on how it was created, right or wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all he thinking about anyway.
Without somebody's consent.
Without somebody's consent.
Which makes Ray J
the bad guy.
A horrible person.
Yeah.
So Ray J
whatever happens after and you overcome the adversity of it, now we're here, right?
Everybody know Kim Kardashian mama sold that tape, right? Everybody know Kim Kardashian mama because Kim Kardashian was an assistant for Brandy. That's how he got on her. She was an assistant for Brandy.
It still doesn't take away the stench of it. Everybody forgot. Everybody cares. Or people know what really happened. But you really don't know until you know. That's like a lot of people say OJ did this and OJ did that. But OJ was acquitted, so he didn't do legally in the legal system. But if I showed you the knife with the blood on it in the video and doing it, even though you might have said he was involved, it would mess your mind up.
Ray J saying he ain't been down.
This is the same kind of situation.
Was that in the darkest season of your life?
It's not it's the darkest season of my life now.
Is you instead of bringing it up.
20 years later.
He want to know about that dick.
Yeah.
He keep trying to ask about that dick.
He keep going back to it.
That man named Mr. Dick. He want to know about the man named Mr. Dick.
And my son, and looking at them and knowing the more.
He sit up in the chair. He sit up in the chair.
Morals and the integrity that I've been
instilled to
my parents, for that little stench to be there, that matters to me.
Yeah.
For that little stench to be there with that tape, it matters to him.
It mattered.
Yeah.
And
he probably went and watched the video right after this.
And I wanted.
He watched it before he came on.
I want to go through the pain of losing all my money and somebody suing me, and I breached the contract, and so now I don't have nothing, and I'm butt naked in the courtroom, just telling the judge all I care about is the truth. Take everything else away. That's what my mind goes.
Yeah. And will that give you peace?
Yeah.
Butt naked to get in the
just to get naked.
Butt naked. He said, yeah.
How many years have your parents been married?
Ain't none of your business.
Longer than if I would wear, well, because I made a vow to princess. It's like, I'm gonna just be me, or the vows that marriage, loyalty.
Again. You think you would get married again? Never.
Well, because I made a vow to Princess. And so I love Princess even though she loves somebody else. I still love her. So for the rest of wherever I'm at in this life,
These are personal questions.
I'm gonna just be me, you know. And I've always had a very clear understanding of all the my homegirls that we ever got intimate together. It was they always knew that you're my friend. So I gotta go back to that because I already made a vow with one person. I can't make a vow again. That's invalid.
Yeah, what if she freed you from that vow and said, I'm going on? She had
A nurse account, so I got like with an unlimited budget to now. I'm telling.
a moment in your own life that was great. When we took a break, you said that you really need to think through things because there was a moment in your own life that you thought about suicide.
Oh, see there?
Back again on the suicide shit.
Tell me what was going on. Is that when you were on the roof in Mexico?
That was when I was on the roof, and that was no. I thought about suicide a lot, but that was when I attempted it,
Mm.
and I really didn't want to do it, but I really did want to do
Mm.
it because it's like when you have a bad dream,
You
and
change
then
the
you think
subject.
it's real, it feels real,
Yeah.
and then you wake up. I be feeling like that life really happened, and so whatever dimension I popped into is where I'm at now.
Yeah.
So I had a bad dream last night.
That's called what's it?
So I'm here now with you. I think what happened last night in my mind happened. So if they having a funeral for me in the other dimension, they probably are.
No, you're going to live. You
Yeah.
got years to go.
I'm living here.
Yes.
How do you
You
know?
not God, you don't know where that man gonna live. You a preacher something you got plenty of years ago. You don't know where that man gonna live.
Mm-mm.
If
It ain't saying
that
nothing to
be there
him like
forever,
it's
live forever.
negative
Right.
about you
That's
thinking about
simply
putting
different
it up.
dimensions. I
Yeah.
want to talk high talk,
Yeah.
but that's how I be feeling. And I wanted to
It's the bravery of your truth.
lie. They're very bad people, and they've been controlling me this whole time. Lie.
No, you speaking truth today.
Look at that. You speaking
No,
truth today.
because I might not be able to put this up. I'm still a liar.
Yeah.
I've lied about my whole life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm a liar.
I'm a liar.
Unless I
Reggie say I'm a liar.
say these people did this to me.
I'm a liar until I say these people did this to me.
They're very bad people, and they've been controlling me this whole time.
They've been controlling him the whole time.
Just like the National Syndicate and all this. Yep.
They've been controlling you to get rid of Whitney Houston.
Uh-huh.
They've been controlling you to get rid of Whitney Houston.
Come kill me, bro. They'll kill me for this.
They kill you for this.
Literally murder me. I'll be like, tomorrow you'll be like,
They ain't gonna murder you because they've been controlling you.
yeah, Ray J
Mm-hmm.
overdosed from some fentanyl that he did. It's like, damn, Ray J was a drug addict. He died.
He letting y'all know he ain't no drug addict.
That ain't really what happened.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't really what happened.
Kill me.
I'm praying for your protection. Do you?
I need to be in the pastor protection program.
Nah, I got you. Yeah, I got you. I'm pulling out the ushers right now. I don't know if we're gonna find it.
Oh, you look gay
We're
as
too
fuck.
valuable to God and too valuable to your family.
We gotta get in the church.
Um,
The enemies who will cut their throat if they expose what it is. We dealing with billionaire.
Yeah.
We dealing with billionaires.
You know what I'm saying? Trying to keep their image
Their image.
clean. So they'll do.
Ray J telling you the people that put him out there as a mule are
The
billionaires.
Clive Davis and all them.
Yeah, they're billionaires and they're doing
Mm-hmm.
anything to shut down the truth.
to shut him down. The truth.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why I've been wearing a vest lately.
That's why I've been wearing a vest.
You better start wearing the helmet.
Do you regret speaking your truth on the Diddy situation?
Look at his face.
Yeah.
On the Diddy situation.
I don't like what Puff did to Cassie on that video. No matter how it happened, no matter what, like, made that happen, it wasn't cool. And that's what got me mad.
Yeah.
Everything else after that, I've been an advocate for
Everything after that, I've been down with him.
bogus stories not being promoted. And that's all the stuff that they've been saying about Puck and all the things that they've been doing. So it's been coming off as if I've been saying something negative about Diddy, but I've been actually saying something positive.
Where the sons try to jump him.
Meaning like these stories are absolutely out of control. If you listen to what I said, I meant these stories are sounding.
Look,
They cut out
I
some.
just think nobody can trust nobody no more. And I use Neutrogena. Like I said, with all these baby oil jokes shit. And I said no. Even though that could have been a profitable business.
From your conversation with Nicki Minaj.
I always love Nicki.
Yeah.
And
now he back to the gay shit again.
Mm-hmm.
Gay shit again.
and I'm 97 and a half, and then my ex, I can't ask anybody anything because all I'm thinking about something like my heart goes out to you, and that's why I don't want to joke about a lot of things. How can I
So
get
the
to
rich
the point
really
where
have
I
problems.
can learn how to explain myself in a way that doesn't come off?
Well, come on, New Birth wants you.
It might not be deep, but it's loud. I'm at the church, I'm on the pulpit with dirty thing stinks. And I've been able to
doing a podcast.
But no, we damn near. I'm sorry, the church and then the house in the back of the church. But yeah, Pastor Doc
Ray J is not just Brandy's brother. He's his own man. He's Brandy's brother is fine.
So after this interview, the Pastor Jamal Bryant, right? He went on there and said this. Right here, look.
Who did I get threatened by?
By an R&B singer.
Not Brandy's brother. It can't be.
Now you don't want to act tough.
That's all we can call him.
Just a preacher say, not Brandy brother. You should not indulge in this. Listen to this.
Brother. When you woke up,
Yes.
because I'm sure like most of us, you hit the alarm or you get
Yes.
up or Miss Carrie nudges you,
Yes.
and you saw your phone.
Well, he prayed.
Or after you
was walking on the belt, you online. I have no idea.
He said, I thought this was a safe space, and if you
He says something.
right.
That his lawyers came on the set of us shooting, saying this is broaching something that has legal ramifications.
Okay.
I then say, in the middle, said, hey man, this is a live to cut podcast. I don't do editing.
Right.
But this is my guy.
Right.
And I don't want him to have to pay money. I'm gonna come back to church. I've been out of church. Wait.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. A week later, I'm not as big as this guy.
Not as big as Big Ray.
I'm not as big as Big Ray.
And that's
So I'm from Baltimore. If I agreed to the terms
right
in front of your lawyer
yeah
on tape, then I didn't know what the beef was.
You got the receipts.
Yes.
Well, do you think that he really is just trying to maybe stir the pot because of this episode, just to get more attention, more eyes, that kind of thing?
Let me help you. The episode wasn't even airing this week. I didn't even tell him when it was going to air.
Mm-hmm.
He done more PR than what's necessary.
Yeah.
Now you got to give the people what they want, right? Yeah. So we didn't even go over schedule. Again, this was last Monday. So I got 6 or 7 shows.
Why not give God what he wants?
In the can.
Yeah.
And in my mind,
you got to move your show. You got to move the Ray J show to the front of the queue.
It wasn't the plan.
You got to.
In my mind, people want to know. It wasn't a good placement the week after election to put Ray J.
Right.
I'm not interviewing you about Nicki Minaj. That's not my platform. So it was Diddy's sons. I'm not a social columnist.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm not interviewing you about the fight with Diddy's sons. I'm not interviewing
You ask him about Diddy.
you about Nicki Minaj.
You ask him about Nicki Minaj, you lying ass.
Joe,
You lying motherfucker.
see, that's what I'm talking about.
Lying ass preacher. Y'all see him right here, the preacher lying.
What do you think the people who seen the other didn't see this? That ain't cool. And he a preacher. The average preacher don't get on there asking you questions anyway like this. They pray for you and y'all know.
Listen what he said. He said, I ain't asked you about Nicki Minaj, you lying ass.
It's not my platform. So it was ill.
He said, he ain't asked him.
That's how he got into the sex part.
Listen, he said, I ain't asked him about no Nicki Minaj, right?
Yes, he did. That's how he got to talking about sex.
I lied about my whole life. I was somebody else.
Yeah.
But not different time.
Yeah.
Where, it's nothing. So, we ever shut down the 8, please. So I'm almost with that.
Tell me on
It is. It's dirty.
Tell me what your thoughts were from your conversation with Nicki Minaj.
You lying ass preacher. Motherfucker, you the devil. The preacher, the devil, the preacher's a liar. Hey, Tupac said, the preacher want me buried. Why? Because I know he a liar. Have you ever seen a crackhead? That's eternal fire. I put my soul on it. I'm fighting devil niggas daily. Put the media, be crucifying brothers severely. Tell me I ain't God's son. Nigga mama virgin. Got addicted, had to leave the birds back in the ghetto doing wild shit. Looking at the sun don't pay. Criminal mind all the time. Wait for judgment day. They say Moses split the Red Sea. I split the blunt and roll a fat one. I'm deadly. Babylon beware. Coming for the pharaoh skins. Retaliation making legends off the shit we did. Still bullshitting. Niggas in Jerusalem waiting for signs. God is coming. He just taking his time. Living bottom down while the water flow. I'm contemplating, plotting, wonder where the thought of go. Brothers getting shot, coming back, resurrected. It's that life nigga chick. And I remember what my papa told me. Remember what my papa told me. This preacher just committed blasphemy.
Yeah.
Blasphemy. Nigga, you say, what is your thoughts on Nicki Minaj? Right here. Then you said right here.
And I didn't.
Right here, you said, look.
It's ill-timed and ill-fitted interviewing you about Nicki Minaj. That's not you about to fight with Diddy's sons. I'm not interviewing you about Nicki Minaj. That's not my platform.
You lying motherfucker. You asked the man about Nicki Minaj.
So it was ill-timed and ill...
The preacher's a liar. The preacher want me buried. Why? Because I know he a liar. Bridget, the preacher wants you buried. Why? Because you know he a liar. Have you ever seen a crackhead? No tooth results? That's eternal fire. On that, I put a soul on it. Fighting devil niggas daily. Plus the media be crucifying brothers severely.
Fitted, but, fitted Minaj. That's not after election to put Ray J.
Right.
Nothing has happened. You understand? I'm not a social columnist.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm not interviewing you about the fight with Diddy's sons. I'm not interviewing you about Nicki Minaj. That's not my platform. So it was ill-timed and ill-fitted, but,
When is it going to air?
When we going to see?
So, I don't know.
Come on!
No, really, I don't know. Because, and I want to say, Ron is my fraternity brother, but let me say, in the most sanitized way possible that I can. No, I'm serious now.
Okay.
In the most sanitized way possible, I don't take lightly mental health challenges, and that's the best way that I can say it.
Okay.
So I'm intentionally not releasing a clip on the Uzi because I love him. I think that he's a great guy. I think he's got a great heart, but there are other issues that are there. And my heart as a pastor I can't just lay him on Amtrak.
Well, that's between him and God. You just told them people about the man confessing. Whatever the man got going on, that's your opinion, but the man been real with you, and you telling the people about what he said. Listen.
After election to put Ray J, nothing has happened. You understand? I'm not a social columnist.
Right.
You've been asking
Well,
about
what are you
dick.
doing?
You've been asking about dick the whole time, but you ain't no social columnist.
Yeah,
No, you're a social de-cheeser.
exactly.
I mean,
Trying to
I'm
get him
not
in that
interviewing
back
you about the
room.
fight with Diddy's sons. I'm not interviewing you about Nicki Minaj. That's not my
What
platform.
was you interviewing about, bitch?
He just said, the preacher just said, I'm not interviewing you about Nicki Minaj. Listen to this. I'm not interviewing you about Nicki Minaj. Listen.
Tell me what your thoughts were from your conversation with Nicki Minaj.
The same pastor that said he just ain't say, Reggie, I'm not interviewing you on Nicki Minaj, but you
He must be some king to fat ass.
So it was ill-timed and ill-fitted, but, you know.
When is it going?
He related to Raven, ain't he?
So,
the Raven Daddy.
I don't know.
Okay.
No, really,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Because, and I want to say, Ron is my fraternity brother, but let me say,
Who is he?
Hold on, watch
in the
this.
most sanitized way possible.
Most sanitized way, right? Watch this.
That I can. No, I'm serious now.
Okay.
In the most sanitized way possible, I don't take lightly mental health challenges.
So you trying to say Ray J got mental health problems?
Yeah.
Nigga,
You say you don't take it lightly?
but you a doctor now, nigga, instead of preaching.
And that's the best way that I can say it.
Okay.
So I'm intentionally not releasing a clip on the Uzi.
On the Uzi.
Because I love him.
Because I love him.
I think that he's a great guy.
Yes.
I think he's got a great heart.
You don't think that God love him?
Right. But there are other issues that are there.
Other issues you just snitch on them. Other issues that are there. So you let everybody know other issues that are there.
Yeah.
And my heart as a pastor.
Your heart as a pastor. You
now you got a heart.
Hey, you crooked ass pastor.
I can't
He got a heart
on Amtrak for the sake of ratings and numbers.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
Again, because that ain't my full-time job. Right. You know? I'm not living off YouTube.
Dude, it ain't
I want to safeguard him in the best possible space. And as a pastor, I have to ask him.
As a pastor, you should not reveal somebody who confessed to you their problems. You should not reveal.
He just want to lay his hands on you.
Yeah, no, he want to lay his hands on that Kim Kardashian shit.
Myself, if I am ministering to people who have mental health issues, if I do this,
he gonna take advantage of them too.
He's saying Reggie got mental health issues. This a plea. They say for the mental health shit. Watch this.
Will they feel safe with me?
Safe with you? Who the fuck are you? You ain't nothing but a pastor. Now you saying, will they feel safe with you? They supposed to be safe in God, not you. You man. God said in Psalms 118, he said, never put your trust in man. For man will fail you every time. It's better for you to put your trust in the Lord. Right? So how the fuck this pastor talk about put his trust in him? You ain't God, and they ain't gotta feel safe with you, motherfucker.
And he shouldn't take judgment on him either.
Nigga, you should be leading the mental health issues to God, because last time I checked, ain't but 2 people going to heaven. That's fools and motherfucking babies. Right? So Reggie got a pass if you say he a fool. Right? Reggie got a pass if you say he a fool. You say he got mental health issues, he got a free ticket into heaven, right? Is that what your God teaches you in the church, sir? Does your God teach you that fools and babies is the only 2 getting into heaven with no excuse?
Exactly.
And this goddamn Pee Wee Herman, pastor, go sit up here and say, lie. We call him in a lie. Ooh, Lord, I know they can't stand on name. Ooh, I know they can't stand on name.
I was like, baby, stand here.
He said, the people were mental, the fools. I do this. If I do this, will they feel safe with me? Not God. Will they feel safe with me? Not will they feel safe in the Lord. Church is over with. Church is out. This motherfucker here, get him out of here. This nigga said, will they feel safe with me? Who the fuck are you for somebody to feel safe with you?
No, they shouldn't, because he want the man. He after the sick.
The pastor supposed to lead the congregation to the Lord. Not himself. He is man. He is born in sin. He is prone to sin. He is not Jesus. He is a follower, a disciple of God. And a disciple of God shall lead you to God. Disciple.
And see, that's what makes you know. A lot of them call themselves, the Lord don't call them the priest.
This man say, will Reggie feel safe with him? Nigga, you sound like a pedophile.
Yeah. So it's several things that go with it.
Will you call him? Will you reach out to him?
I can.
I can't. Will you call him up? You can't reach out to him. The Lord supposed to be in you. The Lord is the most forgiving God. The Lord said, I turn the other cheek. Oh, Lord, what the fuck going on there? I'm done with this shit. God said, if you turn the other cheek, your brother strike you, turn the other cheek.
He ain't mentioned prayer now time.
He ain't even forgiven.
No.
What kind of pastor this is?
No. They ought to be ready to impeach him now. That's because you have to teach yourself, because a lot of people, if the preacher didn't say it, they don't believe it's true. You got to get your own understanding.
What kind of pastor is this that says he's not forgiving of the one who bowed to his knees? And God said, don't forsake me. Don't forsake me. God said, you never shall be forsaken if you believe in me. God said, if you got the faith of a mustard seed, you can move a mountain. God said, go to the people that preach and believe in me, so they shall deliver you unto me, not to themselves.
Right.
I'll go in this man's church and preach him off the pulpit.
I'll
go in his church and preach him the fuck off the pulpit. I tell his whole congregation he's a liar. And I'll play this video, and I'll do another video in front of his congregation.
Yeah, you ain't got to preach him out. You can just let him listen to himself.
The preacher said, well, you reach out to him, and he said, I can't. So you not a forget what the fuck? If somebody wrong you, what does the Lord say you supposed to do? Turn the other way. Turn the other way. Cheek. And forgive your brother. For he know not what he do.
You do. Yeah.
Forgive me, Father, for I know not what I do.
All right, Red.
Forgive me, Father, for I know not what I do. And that's why the pastor is there. Because he's a vessel of God. And he's supposed to teach you how to forgive and to love and to forget. So if Reggie wronged him, he should have been calling Reggie and said, Reggie, get on the airplane right now. Come on up here. Let's pray together. Let's stay together. And I love you. And I love you, my brother. I'll never do nothing. I'll never tell your secrets. Your secret's safe with me. Because I am a vessel of the Lord. This is what you call a fucking hypocrite.
The highest.
Fucking hypocrite. A fucking hypocrite. This man is terrible. This man said he can't forgive a man who done him wrong and he a pastor. And he just sat up there and gave Ray J an example. When he didn't get the job, he went and preached, them hoes ain't loyal. And he said he went with his own instinct. And he went and preached and said, them hoes ain't loyal. Oh, my God, what the fuck is going on here? This pastor is the worst of the worst.
Yes.
This motherfucker gonna burn in hell if he don't repent. If he don't repent. You know what? God gonna punish him more than anybody because guess what? He knows the truth. Right? He knows what he's supposed to do. And he fails to do what he's supposed to do. So he's gonna be the pastor that's in hell burning up with the Bible repeating verses over and over again. Repetition. He gonna be that pastor that you see in hell if he don't get himself straight with God and repent and get his life together. He's gonna be that pastor that you see quoting Bible verses at the gates of hell.
I can't, and you got to pray for me because I'm saved, but I'm from Baltimore. No.
What the fuck?
Come on right here.
You can't. And you saved. This is contradictory. You can't be saved. And he said, I'm from Baltimore, like Baltimore is unforgiving. This nigga saying Baltimore unforgiving. Oh, Jamal Bryant. You the worst of mankind. I would shame this preacher. Watch this.
No, really.
Have you thought about it? Have you thought about it?
I did after the first live.
Okay.
But then you did too.
So that means you said he had mental health issues, right? Come on, 007. And he said the man had mental health issues, right? And he said, now he's saying you did too. So he's saying he ain't willing to forgive a man with mental health issues. He's not willing to forgive a man with mental health issues. Hey, am I lying on this pastor or not? He said the man had mental health issues. And now he's saying you did it one time and then you did it 2 times, so I ain't gonna forgive you. Fuck that! You just said the man had mental health issues. Watch this.
Okay.
So now on principle.
On principle, not on God. Not on God, not on Jesus Christ, not on the Lord, not on the blood of Jesus. Not on the blood of Jesus. On the principle. Get this fucking whacked out preacher out of here. Not on the blood of God, not on the blood of Jesus. The man said on the principle instead of on the blood of Christ. Who the fuck do he think he is? God forgave man.
Yeah.
And he will forgive you for all your sins if you just confess. Right? And who the fuck you think you are? Let's say principle over God. You using your principalities over the Lord. You a false preacher. You're a false preacher. You said the man got mental health issues. So if he got mental health issues, you should understand why he did it 2 times, right? And, hey, if the man had mental health issues, You should understand why he did it 2 times. Why? Because he got mental health issues, right? And that's between him and God and you, right? But he said, I ain't gonna forgive him because he did the first lie, and then you did 2. So okay, now it's the principle. It ain't on God no more. It's the principle, but it ain't on God no more. So you mean to tell me you put your principles over the Lord's word? Hey, here you have it, gang. The man put his principles over the Lord's word. This preacher need rehabilitation. He can still be saved, but this preacher is not someone who you need to follow. He did a sermon called Them Hoes Ain't Loyal. He did a sermon say Them Hoes Ain't Loyal. So watch this. Check this out.
Right.
You gotta stand on business.
You gotta stand up. Shout the king. You gotta stand on business.
Because the other part of me,
Yeah.
Ryan, is I don't want you to think I'm intimidated by the threat.
Like you calling to the.
Nigga, you ain't supposed to be intimidated by nothing if you got the Lord with you. Like Onan, I ain't never scared. Bone Crusher, Atlanta, stand up. We ain't never scared. So I don't have to prove to no man that I ain't scared. I ain't got to prove to no man I ain't scared. You run up on my ass if you want to. I got the Lord with me, and trust me, I will chop your ass down in the name of God. There you go. So he said, I don't want you to think you intimidating me or threatening me like you're calling. Listen to this.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody.
No, I understand that. I said I got to go back to Baltimore one day.
Yeah. You got to go back to Baltimore one day. No, you ain't got to go back to Christ. You ain't got to go back to God. You ain't got to go face the nigga say he ain't got to go face God. The man say he got to go back to Baltimore. Boy, Baltimore is his God. Y'all see this? Pastor Jamal Bryant, Baltimore is your God.
Mm-hmm. She said it tonight.
Baltimore is his God. The nigga say I got to go back to Baltimore one day. He ain't say I got to go back to the Lord one day. Oh, I got this pastor fucked up. Everybody share this video. This pastor said he got to go back to Baltimore. A real pastor go say, I got to go back to the Lord one day and face him about this. A real pastor go say, I got to go back to the Lord one day to face him about this. I got to go back to God one day and face him about this, right? So, hold on, I got to mute you. You need to mute your background, 007. You got to go back to Baltimore one day, not the Lord. So something is definitely wrong here.
I'm not from Atlanta.
You're not from Atlanta, but Atlanta, you like Atlanta, right?
Okay.
I got to be able to get back home.
Home? Your home is with Christ. Your home is with God. Your home ain't on this earth. You a man of God. Everybody know this is not our home. Give me a thumbs up. This is not our home. Our home is with God or wherever we going at. We supposed to pass through this life as strangers, right? This is just temporary for us. We only been born to praise God and serve God. That's our only purpose of being brought on the earth is to praise God and to serve God while we here in this land of sin. And that's our test to get to the afterlife, paradise with God. So he said, I ain't from Atlanta, but I got to be able to get back to Baltimore. This pastor.
So I get back home, and the Lord may wake me up in my sleep and say, come on, man.
Okay.
Don't do that.
The Lord may wake you up in your sleep. No, the Lord may put your ass to rest in your sleep.
We'll pray for that.
Yes.
Okay.
And I know that's what I'm supposed to do. Thank you for challenging me. I may do that now.
Okay.
Thank you so very much. Yeah.
Nobody should have to challenge you because you got the pulpit.
You have a whole different, you're a pastor.
Yes.
Just like you said, just like you said,
yes.
The main purpose is to pastor and bring people closer to where they need to be.
Yes.
No. Bring people closer to God. Shut your ass up.
And Ray J is going through whatever, but if you know better, you do better.
Yes.
So I personally think
Yes.
that doing better is on you.
Yes.
And just because you got so many people who are in his ear who are not about the word, who are not about the grace, who are not about the glory, who is about
this pastor
drama.
Yes.
And putting the battery in his back, but you know better.
Thank you.
You know better. He said, thank you. Now he just said the man had mental issues. You know better. So which one is it, Pastor? Do he have mental issues or he know better? A person that's mentally unstable or challenged, they don't know better. A person that's mentally incapacitated, they don't know better. They do not know better. So now you label him as a sane person and say he know better.
I'm just saying.
Thank you.
I'm just a fact like I was.
Thank the power.
He said thank you because you're giving him praise.
You counselor, right?
No,
we want the praise of God.
Need that.
And when Pastor Jamal took his glasses off, I knew.
I was like, you know what?
We have a party of one for the smoking section.
Yes. Yeah. And let me tell you, just the way that I'm built, I couldn't even watch the videos.
Okay.
Because I didn't want to respond. And I knew my knee jerk.
You just said you wasn't.
Would be, oh no.
Yeah.
The devil would be, oh no. He said it's knee jerk. He called the devil a knee jerk.
You responded in character.
Yes.
You did not put up a video.
Yes.
That's what I knew.
Emojis.
He typed it out. He typed out a whole response.
Oh yeah.
He responded as a pastor.
I said I love him. I think he's a pioneer. He's a maverick. And I'm sorry that we're at this place, but I don't want brothers to fight in social media space.
There you go.
It shouldn't be social media space. It should be any space.
Yeah.
Pastor Jamal Bryant, you heard it. It's official. I don't know.
Pastor Jamal Bryant is a hypocrite. And that's all I got to say for tonight. 007, we're going to come in tomorrow. We're going to talk about the cookie shop. Y'all continue to watch these videos. Support me, man, and the gang. And we love y'all, man. But don't be fooled by the fakery and the fuckery right now. Don't be fooled by this shit. Because Onan know better. Onan knows better. Y'all know better. We all know better than to be listening to these type of people. That pastor, he could go to hell with gasoline drawers on, for all I care. For all I care, he can go to hell with gasoline drawers on. He is not the one I will ever follow. And before you pick a church, make sure you know who the pastor is. Make sure you know who these people are before you go up in there praising God. You might be praising the devil, following these people. Following these people straight to hell. A pastor will lead your ass straight to hell if he ain't on the right track. He will lead you straight to hell. Fire. If you're not on the right track. This has been embarrassing. This has been the most heartfelt live I probably ever did. I don't like this live. I might make it members only, but I don't like this live. I don't like what I just saw. I don't like how that pastor played the game. I don't like none of that shit. I don't like it. At all. That pastor took advantage of the weak. And he used it to boost his self-morale because he ain't a man of God. He's in sin and he need to pray and get himself together. Tell me, I ain't from Atlanta. Well, why the fuck you here? You ain't from Atlanta. Why the fuck you here? Take your ass back to Baltimore. Take your ass back to Baltimore, Washington, D.C. Wherever the fuck you from. Take your ass back there. Because this shit here deeper than the ocean, homeboy.
The Empire.
I said, with all these baby oil jokes and all that, I told him that's not funny. You cannot keep playing around with substances that possibly might have dope on.
Yeah.
I think that is cool. And that's why when I said, what's come out with Ray White Jelly? Hey, wow.
Well, that shows what kind of an influence you are.
You ain't call him a hypocrite then?
Even though that could have been a profitable business.
Right.
Because I was saying it like, oh, should I say that? And then y'all laugh, and then all of a sudden now I got a Ray White deal. It's distasteful. It's unruly.
Yeah.
It's uncalled for, and it's unsanitary.
Tell me on.
It is. It's dirty.
Tell me what your thoughts were from your conversation with Nicki Minaj.
It is. It's dirty.
Tell me what your thoughts were from your conversation with Nicki Minaj.
I always love it.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
It is. It's dirty.
Tell me what your thoughts were from your conversation with Nicki Minaj.
I always love Nicki.
Yeah.
And
on
it is. It's dirty.
tell me what your thoughts were from your conversation with Nicki Minaj.
I always love Nicki.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm 97.5% divorced. 97.5%. So I'm almost there. So we almost got to the end result. And then my ex-wife said, you know what, I'm gonna work this on myself. So that's what we are with that. With Nicki, I felt like it was character to character. And I felt like I was in some kind of like dominatrix skit.
Street info.
No, go ahead.